Good day, folks. My name is Todd with TEK Landscape and Design. Today's walkthrough will be a shack in Ellendale Farms. Probably the prettiest home here in Ellendale Farms, Crown Point. And what we have here is just a lot of everything. Starting off here in the front corner, some blue point junipers and an array of perennials, ground covers, Rosetta outcropping stone, shrubbery, and color. We are right now September 22nd, 2015, and this are going on our third season here. And here we go. And our outcropping stone is called Rosetta outcropping, and these accents are irregular shaped. They're precast colored concrete. The biggest unit weighs 3,700 pounds, and we'll get to the wall here in a little bit, and the smallest unit is 600 pounds. This is the old tumbled outcropping stone with a straight edge. This was installed in 2011 in November. Later on we upgraded some perennials in the spring and having phases after phases with this pretty home here in Ellendale Farms. This is the garage, some limelight hydrangeas, spent looking, two different cultivars of astilbes, getting a little bit of sun, a little bit of shade, a grafted Korean lilac with some true rhododendrons, forest grass, heuchera combination, and here in my shade, here I have a weeping Japanese maple, PJM rhododendron, pachysandra, and a little Rosetta retaining wall. This here is the entry. It's facing north. A couple of annual beds. This was planted by the homeowner. She likes to get creative, little inspiration there. That even a homeowner loves her front entryway. Here's a red sunset maple, irregular stacked Rosetta outcropping, and this is stacked to accent the grade, so we don't have a level retaining wall as we do here. Stepped Rosetta outcropping retaining wall. A little bit of sun and a little bit of shade with this eastern redbud, a beautiful limelight hydrangea. It's called a paniculata. The panicles will get about as big as your stomach. And here we got some Hastas, hydrangeas, mops gold cypress, facing the east. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. Shade tolerant Techniarbs, shade tolerant Viburnum blue Muffin, a new cultivar as of a couple years ago from Monrovia, and Shenandoah switchgrass, one of my favorite used grasses. Gets about chest high in about 4 seasons to 5 seasons. Is not messy in the wintertime if you tend to become a couch potato. This will not be all over your lawn as other cultivars. We're going to enter in the prized possession in the backyard. Here's the Technium Hedge and a beautiful Barrington pool located in Barrington, Illinois. This is a lot of homeowner infusion, their likes and needs. It's a tricolor beech tree, hiding a little bit sun, a little bit of shade. Perfect location for this tree that grows to a 35 to 40 foot tall, very slow grower. In the front here I have Japanese bloodgrass. The new name for the Japanese bloodgrass now is red barren grass. A little bit less invasive than the Japanese bloodgrass. All in all, very beautiful red hued grass. In the fall turns bright scarlet red. Some variegated iris. Ground cover Roseanne geranium, which is one of my favorite Roseanne geraniums, one of my favorite perennial geraniums. And my favorite Hasta is Summon Substance. This here retaining wall is called Belvedere Rosetta. It's the mini Rosetta retaining wall. This is fond du lac. It looks 30 years old, installed brand new. And the paver is a Unilock permeable paver. Permeable is a definition, it kind of acts like a French drain system. So we don't have to put any drains or of that nature in the floor, so it tends to want to come up after time. So permeable acts as a French drain. There's 3 to 6 foot of 3/8 inch granule fill underneath, and it all gets sled out the back way. Here, the back way here, just a lot of different varieties and coverage to screen the pool from the neighbors, as well as we have the forest, Russian sage, some hostas, elderberry, some ginormous hydrangeas, grasses, hibiscus, banana trees, perennials. And here is our beautiful pool, a spa within the pool. This beautiful chartreuse ground cover is called Creeping Jenny, along with Crimson Curls, Heuchera, Crimson Curls, Coral Bells, which is an awesome show of color. Very low maintenance and very natural. Near the entryway in Rosetta with ledgestone. Ledgestone is another Unilock product. It is a precast colored concrete. It has a sort of a latex or a sealer on it, and after that after they're cut glued, they need to be caulked. And our paver here is quartz stone. Quartz stone is a paver that's developed in Belgium, Unilock product. It has a LED light here, so we got LED brick lighting here in the nighttime, accentuating my Belvedere Rosetta wall, and also it's a beauty here at night. It's a nice little pool idea here with the jade stone in the back that's mortared together to give it a little bit more natural intuition. Look, here's a Japanese maple, Hasta garden, all types of cultivars, green, yellows, blues, some heuchera, lime ricky heuchera, caramel heuchera, Roseanne geranium, creeping jenny. It's a very beautiful little shade spot, a little Modry red-headed fountain grass. And this here is a fire pit area with a backdrop of Rosetta Outcropping Stone. The fire pit has a steel liner in the middle of it so we don't crack the block. The block is not fire rated. So that's a Belvedere fire pit. Very popular these days, the fire pit kits. Gonna head up here for an aerial view. So look up on the town, nobody in sight, perfect spot for a little Hawaii location. The permeable thornberry patio, going into its second season in a Barrington pool. Coming around the back side is the Rosetta Outcropping Stone wall, and it is a very huge project here. We have about 4 to 5 foot of Rosetta outcropping wall that is above ground and about 4 foot below to support the load-bearing pressure of the pool, some of the deck, and some of the house. It's real wet back here. I'm walking through a huge spider web. And here we go. A nice total look of the beautiful Rosetta Outcropping Stone. There's no product out there like it on the market. Here is only service to the Midwest. The sun is ruining my picture, but nonetheless, beautiful wall. Durable, no glue, some geogrid in there. It's a total 8-foot wall, so now we've got to put the geogrid in there to hold the base from kicking out. And there's tons and tons of gravel for drainage fill. So there's no water from the pool and or natural water blockage, so we don't get the wall to push over. So this will last good 30, 40, maybe 50 years. We're coming up. The entryway is Rosetta grand flagstone to mimic natural flagstone. It is 1 3/8 inch in thickness, so we could screed a base layer and lay away without tucking the old flagstone way. And here we got many different hostas, soon to be wild 3 to 6 foot spreaders, a spruce tree, some wagelias, bee balm, roses. Unleashed everything that we could here, and to give ourselves the natural look here of the garage. Some rose colored carpet roses, Mops Gold Cypress, butterfly bush, wagelias, carpet rose red, pink Friesland salvia, and another natural look of Belvedere retaining wall. We don't have the copycat mat here, the bush here, a bush on the other side. This is meant not to be sculpted, not to be pruned regular basis, to give us the wild look with Forester's feather reed grass. And this is an old school polyantha rose called the fairy rose. 5-10 years ago this was used all the time. I kind of faded into the blue. I like to use the old Meadlian shrub roses, polyantha roses, Bonica. Those are the old ones. They're still living. And that's carpet roses and fairy roses, catmints, dragon's blood sedums, angelonia sedum, English lavender, smoke bush, Diablo 9-bark, coral burst crabapple, Shenandoah switchgrass with Gaillardia. Arizona sun is a self-sowing, sun-tolerant, drought-tolerant perennial. The homeowner loves to dabble. She makes these beautiful pots. And here, another just a little accent island full of Veronica coreopsis. My Monet Wagelia, which is here. My Monet is happening variegated green and white and light pink. Flowers like pink in June. Stays like that, small, non-prunable. Another conifer that is low maintenance here is this bird's nest spruce. Norway nest spruce is another name. Another chartreuse burnt orange is this fire chief golden arb. Maximum height maybe 2.5 to 3 foot, global, about 5 to 6 seasons. Mops Gold Cypress, I use that everywhere I can. You just cannot beat that conifer. This is called Wagelia spilled wine, so it grows about 3 by 5. Deep scarlet red flowers in June. Forester's feather reed grass in the middle, and an array of perennials. Gold Mountain Spirea, been around for 25-30 years, probably is going to be around another 30 more years. And what do we have here? Orange coneflower, still in bloom for the 2nd month. A spent liatris, and a crimson frost river birch, clump river birch. And I took the Rosetta Outcropping Stone, and we didn't want to have any levels for copycat mat. This is to accent the natural, the colors, the sizes, the shapes. They all have a firm gravel base, so they're not going to go anywhere, and they really bring out the house's colors. Grasses, conifers, summer sweets, you name it, we put it in here. My name is Todd with TEK Landscape and Design, and this is my pride masterpiece installed in 2011, November 2011 by Adams Landscaping in Crown Point, Indiana. You all have a nice day and thank you for your time.